I became a ward of the court at the age of 13 years old, and I was told by the judge that she was my mother and father. And so at 13, they placed me into juvenile hall and placed me immediately into solitary confinement because I was the worst juvenile.
I know your name.
Yep.
But I am really excited to talk to you. So tell me your name and what brings you here today.
So my name is Trancita Ponce. What brings me here today is the opportunity to tell my truth, to bring awareness and light to a community inside of the carceral system and the community out here, and to uplift the power and change and tell success stories that I think are so need to be said of people who are formerly incarcerated.
And so I know you work with us through Sister Warriors and newly hired at Young Women's Freedom Center.
Yep.
Like, just what brings you to this work, though? Like, why do you want to do this work?
So for me, I grew up in an environment that shaped me to be the person that I became at a young age. I grew up in poverty. I grew up with abuse, sexual, physical, emotional, a lot of neglect, parents who were incarcerated, who were heavily addicted to drugs. And I learned that was my mentor, was my parents and my environment. And so they created this belief system in me that I had to act a certain way to get in. And ultimately, I was seeking love and belonging because I wasn't getting that in the home. And at the early age of 11, I became a drug addict. And I looked to the streets and found the love and belonging that I wanted or craving as a child.
Yep.
And so got jumped into a gang at an early age. And then that became my life. And so I think learning from the age of 13 to 18, I had been incarcerated 5-6 different times in mental institutions, safe houses, juvenile halls. And then at 18, I committed a crime and went to prison and served 25 years. And I think the importance of me to be in a space like this, to do the work that I do, is to highlight that, one, the system looks for punishment instead of truth. And so that's what brings me into the work, to show that the trauma that affected us ultimately plays a role. And so I came into the work because of learning my own trauma, understanding, and really understanding that I was a victim. And so hurt people hurt people. And so that's why I came into this work.
Thank you. You said something so powerful, that the system looks for punishment and not truth. And can you say more so people know, like, what you mean when you say that?
Yes. So what I mean by that is I became a ward of the court at the age of 13 years old. And I was told by the judge that she was my mother and father. And so at 13, they placed me into juvenile hall and placed me immediately into solitary confinement because I was the worst juvenile. And so by the age of 18, I committed this crime. And instead of the system saying, who failed this child? What happened to her? How can we help her? Their way to help me was to incarcerate me. And to throw me away just like anybody else had ever done in my life. What I feel that should have happened was that I should have been given other options, resources, organizations like Young Women Freedom Center. Maybe different housing to take me away from the abuse of parents. I think they should have had like a buddy system, somebody who had overcame all that to help me. Therapy,
Yep.
sports. I think that I know that having something like that in place for me 26, 27 years ago, well, I'm 45 now, when over 30 years ago would have been so impactful and helpful to let me know that somebody believed in me.